We all know that the KPSC protests have been going on for a very long time now, but today there were protests for an entirely different reason. Well, what was it? Let's find out.
The KPSC protest that has been going on for the last 1 month has now taken a new turn. Not only that, the number of protesters has also increased and they have split into two teams. There were two KPSC protests staged in the city, one at Banappa Park and the other at Freedom Park. Both the teams had KPSC aspirants protesting. While the Freedom Park protesters protested against the government, the Banappa Park protesters were all praise for the government. The protesters in Banappa Park had KPSC aspirants from 1998, 1999 and 2000 batches. They staged a protest requesting the government to ban the seats allotted in 98, 99 and 2000 batches as there were reports of corruption in seat allotment.
We are fighting from 16 years. We have written exam in 98 and 99. What about our patients? What about our health? What about our mental status? Why don't all think about our grievances? They are thinking about only 2011. Why not about 98, 99 and 2004?
The High Court had appointed a fact-finding commission to look into the KPSC seat allotment in the 98, 99 and 2000 batches. The commission then filed a report on the matter that exposed corruption in these seat allotments. The victims of this corruption have now come out in the open and are also backed by freedom fighter H.S. Doraiswamy. The aspirants are also backed by H.D. Kumaraswamy, who had asked the students to submit a list of 10 questions. Doraiswamy today released the list of these questions, which will be submitted to HDK.
1998ರಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಿದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಅಕ್ರಮ ನಡೆದಿದೆ. ಈಗ PSCನಲ್ಲಿ ಭ್ರಷ್ಟಾಚಾರ ನಡೆಸಿ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಯಾರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಇವರಿಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಇದೇ ತರಹಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅವರೇನಾದರೂ ಹಣ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಭ್ರಷ್ಟಾಚಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ಹಾಗೆ ಆ ಕಾಯ್ದೆಯ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ಆಗಲೇಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಒತ್ತಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
The other KPSC team at Freedom Park has taken to indefinite hunger strike and the protests entered day 31. The 2011 KPSC aspirants have now decided to take this matter to the court and legally fight the government's decision.
This is the 31st day. We have struggled a lot. We thought somewhere we had a hope deep in our heart that government may accept our list. Again, he may take back the consideration what he had taken in the cabinet decision. But at the last day before yesterday, that government has passed GO. So based on that, we lost the hope from the government. So we are going now through the legal battle. We are going for the court. We are putting the case on from Wednesday. We are going to start the procedure in the court. So we have the hope even court will go for, according the decision comes according to us, judgment comes.
These aspirants will now stage a huge rally on Wednesday, which will be joined by many other organizations. When will they be answered and when will these protests find an end? Amrita Patil, News9, Bengaluru.
Well, the bulls are back with a vengeance. On Monday, the benchmark Nifty ended at a new high of 7,874 points. Here's a report of all the action in the markets.
Nifty conveniently crosses 7,841. Nifty once again kissed the psychologically important level of 7,841 points that it had last touched on the 25th of July. It hit an intraday high of 7,881, but a bout of profit booking saw the index close a tad lower at 7,874 points. The Sensex too kept the Nifty company, closing at 26,391 points, up to 88 points. Investors lapped up Indian stocks after a positive and can-do message issued by Prime Minister Narendra Modi from the ramparts of the Red Fort on Friday. What also aided the sentiment was a fall in global crude oil prices that now stand at around $103 per barrel. A further fall in crude prices would help India, which imports 70% of its annual consumption. Buying was seen in sectors like banks and automobiles too. The banking index, which is a component of the BSE BankX, ended up a record 406 points. Among the losers was IT stocks. Special mention must be made of UB Holdings of Vijay Mallya. The stock closed at 35.75 rupees, down 7.74%. UB Holdings, it is believed, has been prevented by an order from the Karnataka High Court from selling prime real estate that it owns at the Tony UB city. The group has 42 flats available for sale and commercial spaces measuring 30,606 square feet totally. With Mumbai celebrating Janmashtami on Monday, the currency markets remain shut. A News9 report.
Welcome back. Now, Bengaluru went go, go, Govinda today. The city was celebrating the birth of Lord Krishna. And with what joy? Now, my colleague Nivedana reports.
Several devotees of Lord Krishna were seen celebrating the deity's birthday, which is also known as Krishna Janmashtami. The very famous ISKCON temple in the city was one such place where the spirit of the festival was at its peak and people soaked themselves in the festive atmosphere. Devotees looked forward to celebrating the festival with great fervour and even took part religiously in the temple rituals like Abhishekams, Kirtans and Darshana Artis. The temple made special arrangements for the devotees, like organizing different queues to seek the darshan of the Lord. It was also ensured that security measures were strict and medical aid was accessible by the devotees. They also organized cultural programs for visitors to celebrate the festival with great enthusiasm. The environment of the temple was filled with Lord Krishna's chants and people from all age groups were seen enjoying themselves.
We take his blessings and the ambience is very good here, the preparations are excellent and everything is very good here. So we feel very pious and we like to spend more time here.
We really had a great darshan. We feel really blessed. Krishna's darshan and wish that the world becomes more peaceful by his blessings.
This auspicious day was started with a ritual called Abhishekam, in which the deity is bathed with milk, honey, curd and ghee.
Can you tell our viewers what is the importance of an Abhishekam? What exactly happens in an Abhishekam?
See, this Abhishekam is something that every one of us should know. The meaning behind Abhishekam is when the Lord takes bath, that cleanses our heart. When we see the Lord taking bath with all this auspicious item, that cleanses our heart. It is said in Srimad Bhagavatam, Shravana Smarana Arhani Kaschin Iti Kechana. That means that helps us to remember the Lord's glorious activities and help us to remember Him. And that remembrance and chanting the glorification of the Lord helps one to purify his heart.
And as a devotee, what do you like about Krishna Janmashtami the most? Apart from the celebrations, of course, what do you look forward to?
I look forward for all of you because Krishna's devotees are more special than Krishna, because Krishna likes devotees coming here, visiting him, taking his blessings, taking his darshan. Because Krishna Janmashtami is meant to make people come to Krishna. Krishna appears on this planet for this purpose, to take all of us with him to the spiritual world. So when all of you come here to temple to take his darshan, actually that is the purpose of Janmashtami. So I like seeing people coming here having darshan of the Lord.
Well, that was a devotee giving us an insight about, of course, Krishna Janmashtami and what ISKCON has prepared for this grand occasion and this festival. With camera person Baswaraju, this is Nivedana from News9.
Now, the life of Janmashtami celebrations is, of course, the Dahi Handi. Come Janmashtami and mandals get together to make the Dahi Handi festival a huge success. But this time, safety was given utmost importance.
This is a sight indeed. Govindas dressed in different color t-shirts were seen dancing and singing to the tunes of Bollywood and folk songs. There were different groups of Govindas from different areas in Mumbai. All of them were getting up to grab the dahi handi and break it. There were even Mahila Govindas who were confident enough that they will be the winners of the Dahi Handi competition. After the death of a 14-year-old boy while rehearsing for the Dahi Handi, the sport was under the Bombay High Court's scanner. Later, the Supreme Court gave strict orders not to include kids under the age of 12 and to also reduce the height of the pyramid. Hence, this time around, organizers followed these measures and Govindas on top were seen equipped with harnesses. The Mandal organizers took help from the organizations which provided them with the necessary equipment. Take a look at how Mumbaikars celebrated the birth of Lord Krishna. Dadar breaks the handi. The organizers made sure that the Govindas who were on the top are above the age of 12 and the necessary safety equipments were used. Thane is soaked in festivities. People in Thane were seen all geared up for the festival. They were dancing and singing and enjoying themselves to the fullest. In between, there were also performers of traditional dances like Lavani, which made the whole crowd groove to the beats.
लाल टी शर्ट एवढ्यात तर राहू नका लाल टी शर्ट तर राहू नका टी शर्ट एवढ्यात तर राहू नका
Security in all the places was tight in order to keep a check on the safety measures adopted by the mandals. The extra vigil for a glitch-free Dahi Handi celebrations has made it safer and better this time around. A News 9 report.